Down here today at Park Towers at the Housing Commission flats, all of us here have been touched or directly lived in Housing Commission growing up. Can you just tell us a little bit what it was like for you growing up, just a little reflection and, how important it is for services and community to have events like this today? We've got a rapper in the background. We've got kids jumping castles. Troy from Park Towers Community Pantry's put on an amazing day, free food.
Yeah, it's unbelievable to see community. I didn't have this when I was growing up in the Carlton Commission flats. I had 3 sisters that were heroin addicts and they were treated like a fucking joke. We did not have anything like this. We were the outsiders. We were the shit. They live in commission. They're different than us. Don't play with them, kids. I was used and abused a lot when I grew up in the commission flats. I had no one to go to. Today is an amazing experience that we are bringing community together for all shapes and sizes. No matter what you come from, no matter what your journey is, we are here, we come together and we give fucking hope.
What about you, for you, Georgie?
I guess that's great.
So I'm a Port girl. Grew up in the Port Commission flats, and God, I hate this. But yeah, and I literally grew up with all the flat rats. There's only 3 of us, I think, who have got out of the flats. Unfortunately, we didn't have stuff like this. We did have a van who came down on Tuesday and gave us a hot dog. That was like our weekly feed. And so this is just absolutely amazing. And it's so good to come here and tell people, like, you can get out of here. Like I know people have got clean in the flats. And it's just incredible for this community, for people to feel heard and seen, like we're not the forgotten, we didn't exist. It's true. The same thing. We did not exist. Kids weren't allowed to play with us unless it was just next door neighbours. And so it's really good to see this and so good to see the kids around here. And I love it. There's hope. You can get out of here. And that's me.
Yeah, my name's Kathleen Turek. I'm a Wurundjeri woman and multi-clan woman from Victoria. I grew up in Housing Commission, Aboriginal housing, and we've seen a lot of violence, a lot of fighting, a lot of sort of fighting between different cultures and that. And being a black fella, it's always been a bit rough. We've always had less than, and I think seeing events like this happen in communities like this really brings a sense of togetherness, sense of unity, something that was missing when I was growing up between cultures. There's a lot of race wars type shit. It's really good for the kids. It creates safety, security, peace, unity. So really well done, brother boy Jacob, and everyone else. I was sitting down and I met one of my old aunties over there from up Swan Hill, and just having a yarn there. She's been here for a few years now, 7 years. She's up on the 8th floor there. It just makes me think about the old people that live in these housing commissions, the high rises all over the city and that. You wonder how they get up and down, how they do their groceries, who helps them out, who takes them to their appointments, all that sort of stuff. Like, if they're not sort of linked in with services, who's going to help them? That's why this stuff is so important. It creates community safety. And, when you're safe in your own little community, you can really take care of yourself, take care of your health and mental health, well-being. So really love seeing this for the kids, for the boop-boops or the burais. Just deadly to be here today. Cheers.
Thanks, sister. What do you reckon, Jolie?
Yeah, really, really grateful to be here, Jacob. Once again, mate, an unreal event, and also, man, I've spent a lot of years and a lot of time in places like this due to active addiction. I'm from the heart of the northern suburbs, and I'll be honest with you, if this was at the bottom of where I was living at the time or whatever, mate, maybe there would have been opportunity for me. Would have had a yarn to some services, and just maybe. So that's all we're doing here today, just maybe, and shining light on what we're doing. So grateful to be here, my brother.
Yeah. Thanks all for sharing your stories. So important for others to hear that Yeah, there is hope out there. And thank you to Troy from Park Towers Community Pantry for organising this amazing event. You know, we're collaborating here. Everyone's down here sharing their stories, all different walks of life. We're all one people. Let's go.